Hey guys, welcome to another segment of Cigar Talks by Randy's Rants. Hope you guys are doing alright. Hope y'all staying safe. NBA playoffs were yesterday. My Suns lost. They got their ass kicked. Don't know what the fuck happened there. You know, a lot of people had them winning. Don't know what really fucking happened, but it is what it is. It was a good game. It's actually finally nice to see them in the playoffs, though, to be honest. After so many years of sucking. It's cool. But they should be good. We'll see how that fucking goes. But yeah, got a lot of things coming up. Stranger Things 4, that's coming out soon. I can't wait. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna binge the other seasons again, just right before Part 4 drops. I'm gonna be honest. I like Stranger Things. That whole series is fucking amazing. To be honest, you know. Thank God for them. For those who wrote it, whatever it is, you know, kudos to them, dude. Like, said you, all right? Because personally, for me, man, that was just an amazing freaking show. It's just a great show, all entirely, you know. But yeah, so it's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm kind of trying to get a kind of a game plan going. Personally, for me, I'm gonna try to drop these a little bit more frequently. I was doing one every like 2 weeks, but I think I want to kind of up my game on it. I want to increase it at least twice a week. You know, at least do 2 of these in between the Randy's Rants episodes, but kind of want to do it more frequently. Same for the podcast. I took a nice little like 3 weeks off of just shooting and stuff like that. So it was definitely a good little break that I took, but I'm ready to get back to it because I got a lot of things I want to talk about. You know, one is, you know, just as like, you know, life goes on, I'm always learning something. You know, I learn something. You can learn something. You learn something every day. If you think about it, you learn every day. All right. You have to be learning something every day. It can be the smallest thing. It can be in food. It can be a recipe. It can be knowledge. It can be certain things, you know. And for me, it's like now that, you know, I'm not saying that I'm fucking, you know, a smart ass person, but because I tend to grow, I feel like I'm growing every day. I feel like I'm, you know, especially from like listening on Audible, listening to books. I got a few books that I'm almost gonna be done. I'm almost gonna be done with another Rich Dad Poor Dad. I believe I have like 5 hours left. That can take me about 5 days, depending. But also I got Tony Robbins' book that I've been listening to, so that I should be done with here soon. But you know, just things. I feel like when you hear somebody and what they learn and stuff like that, it kind of makes it easier for one to learn, especially like their views on certain things. You know, some people don't like Star Wars or Harry Potter or like these other movies. Where for me, it's like I'm a huge Harry Potter. I'm a Harry Potter fan. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Even better, even greater, Godzilla fan. But the thing is, for me, when it comes to like enjoying those movies, what really gets me is like someone just created that whole world in their head. Someone created everything, the story, what's it about, the universe, you know. So stuff like that really intrigues me. So I'm like, it's things like that really make this world seem like anything's possible, and anything is possible. Maybe not in our lifetime everything is possible, but there will be a lifetime where everything is possible, I believe. You know? And for y'all, I'll be smoking La Aurora Cameroon. This one's actually cool. Look at that. It's like a little smart torpedo. Look at that. I've honestly had this for a few months, and I've been saving it. So, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I cut the ends of these cigars, call me crazy, but sometimes I like chewing them. I like putting them under my tongue. Like that. Kind of biting it a little bit. And putting it under my tongue. I don't know. Maybe it's like a form of chew, but I just don't like chew. Tried it once. It's not my thing. But like, I know some people that like to chew cigars. Like rather than smoke them, they'll chew them. That's what I like to do something with the ends. Or sometimes when it's like filled too much and I can't get a good draw, I'll take a little bit. I'll take some under my tongue. I'll just chew it. let it soak, get under my tongue, get a nice little buzz going a little bit. It's not like chew where, a lot where the chew you put right here in your teeth and it like cuts your gums. This I like putting it under my tongue better. I'm just gonna put this on this plate right here. But yeah, man. So this is what I'll be smoking today. Nice little torpedo. But yeah, guys. Man, this is really actually smooth, man. This is smoother than I honestly thought it was gonna be. But let's get down to business while we're here. As always, I always want to talk about stuff here. One, there's actually a few things, but one of them is discipline. Something that I've sometimes catch myself lagging. Like today, I was gonna go to the gym, and then I made some bullshit excuse not to go. And I'm human. That shit, we fucking we do that sometimes, But it's not to shit talk anyone who also does it. It's just we're all humans, but sometimes we gotta learn to break out of that habit. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we can't let our inner bitch fucking win. We can't let our inner pansy or inner lazy person win. Sometimes we gotta tell our mind, like, you know what? I'm the motherfucking king here, not you. I am the king, body. I haven't worked out in so long. Why am I, That's at least for me. And there's one line in the Discipline Equals Freedom field manual. This is the expanded edition. I got the regular edition. This right here, I'm going to read you guys a really good passage on there that has to do with discipline and stuff like that. But before I go, I want to do a shout out to Mendocino, one of the new sponsors of the Cigar Talks. And Randy's Rants, for the free hat. I got a few free hats from them. Definitely think about it. They're working on expanding the page and other stuff. I'm also helping them with a few creative ideas that I have that I've been wanting to actually do, but I haven't had the chance. So I think this collab was going to be pretty cool. Wait for that to drop. But also, people getting into cigars. Right here. My collection has grown because of this. Because they send me 8 a month, and they're all different. There's 4 different brands each month. It's always switching. This is $30 from Cigars International. This is one that barely came in yesterday or today. I'm excited. I didn't open it. I was like, you know what? Let me do an unboxing one today. Unboxing a Cigar International monthly subscription. Cigar Club monthly subscription box. All right. You fix this a little bit right now. But, all right. So, let's see what we got in here. I always like packaging. Especially, cigars always come kind of moist. They never come dry. Because the plastic, but I ain't complaining, man. I love when they come. See, they used to come in a little bag, a reusable bag, but they started adding these cardboard ones. I think because to take plastic out, because it's easier and it's better for cardboard than plastic. I was reading some weird studies on it. Let's see what we got today. Oh shit, we got some fucking fire ones right now. I gotta move that. That shit's fucking in my face. I got a 5 Vegas. I've been wanting to smoke a 5 Vegas for the longest fucking time. I got a Perdomo, a Perez Carrillo, and a Chao Pilon. And the ratings, those are cigars that are been rated, I believe by Cigars Aficionado. So right here, the 5 Vegas, it's a length of a 6-inch. Ring gauge of a 50 millimeters or centimeters, whichever. The Chapilon's length 5 inches. The ring is a 52. The La Historia by E.P. Carrillo, that's a length of 5.3 with the ring gauge of 52. Then the Perdomo Lot 23 Robusto, length 5, ring 50. Country of origin for this one is Nicaragua. The Carrillo is the Dominican Republic. Chaupilon's in Nicaragua. So is the 5 Vegas. That's actually looks pretty good. And this is how they usually come. Just like that. And then the second one's always behind it. And let's see how they look. Look at this 5 Vegas. This is a 6. So that one looks pretty dope. I like that one. This is the EP Carrillo. Oh, this is actually a box pressed. So those who don't know, a box press is basically when it's like a rectangle. See how it goes right there? You can see how it goes flat. So it's a rounded rectangle. Oh, this one looks good. I might smoke this on a freaking Randy's Rants episode here soon. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, this one too. Look at this. I've had a chow. I like these. These are actually really, really good. Right there. And the ratings on, what are the ratings? The 5 is not rated, but the chow or whatever. I really don't know how you pronounce that, but I always call it chow. That's a 90 rated. Oh, damn, the Perez Carrillo, that's a 95 rated. Wow, that's actually pretty good. And then Perdomo is a 90 rated as well. Okay, I like that. No, it's cool. They always send you a book that comes with cigars, and also like they usually add tips or sometimes like what you compare some of these cigars with. It each time it's always different, but I enjoy this. And I'm telling you guys, if you guys are trying to get into cigars, or if you are a cigar lover like me, definitely think about getting a subscription. They send you 8, and they send you 4 brands, and every month is always a different brand. Sometimes it could be a same brand, but a different cigar, different blend, different wrapper, different profile. It could be a lighter one. It can be a bold, strong, mild, smooth. It just all depends too. But definitely, if you guys love cigars like I do, definitely get Cigars International. The Cigar Club is badass. I enjoy it. I hate how this shit fucking goes off sometimes on me. Oh well. Well, let's read this goddamn passage right here. Alright, this passage is all your excuses are lies. And if you hear like a little fan in the background, that's actually an air purifier. So anytime I smoke in a room, I don't like when the smell lingers for days. I usually leave it on for a full 8 hours after I go to sleep. By the next day, to be honest, you really can't even tell anybody smoked. So if you're one of those who smokes, definitely think about getting that air purifier. This one cost me like $150, and it works. It works in here, But of course, if you get a bigger room, you always want to get a bigger one. But I've seen some that you can mount on the wall. But those air purifiers is one I definitely recommend for my people that smoke, to be honest. But let's read this. All your excuses are lies. You tell yourself lies, little lies, reasons. It's not just this once. No, it's just this once. My bad, guys. Today isn't important. I already worked out yesterday. I'm too sore. I'm too tired. I'm overtrained. I need rest. I'm too hungry. Fuck, I had all those excuses today, bruh. I'm too full. Something else is more important. I don't have time. Lies, 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 lies. People ask where discipline comes from. I tell them, it comes from within. But there's a level deeper. Discipline comes from the truth. The truth is, the framework of discipline. If you lie to yourself, you will not find discipline. If you lie to yourself, you will not be disciplined. And sometimes I meet people and they say, well, I've gotten to a point where I'm doing well professionally. Well, got to a point where I'm doing well professionally. I'm making good money. My health is pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that, with where I'm at. And I feel content with what I've done. I just can't find the motivation to take it to the next level. I don't know if it keeps going. I'm just going to stop right there. It's way too fucking long. But I want to read that small passage because I'm going to be honest. I had every fucking one of those lies today, bro. Now, looking back at it, I feel like a fat piece of shit because of it. Why? Because I know I could have gone at least for fucking an hour and a half. Could have done some lifting. Could have at least just ran. But no, instead, I came here, didn't do nothing. Well, I did some other work, but, I think I still could have worked out, Could have just done a little bit later. But it's definitely true. I mean, we all lie to ourselves. We all try to make an excuse for when we don't want to do something or when we can't do something. We find an excuse, and one thing that I've kind of lived by, and I've tried to live by it as much as I can. It's not about when you have time, but you got to make time. When you love somebody, it's not about when you have time to see them. You make time to see them, And it's the same thing with your goals. It's not when you have time. You gotta make that. You make time for that shit, You gotta make for that time. But sometimes you just gotta be truthful. The moment you're more truthful, the more it's gonna be easier to get back into your groove or get into a groove. The same goes for life, man. That same discipline, it goes. You can apply it to your real life. Because there's a few things that I've been stuck on my mind, The way I live my life, I wish others could see it the way I see it, I used to think very more absolute, where if someone did me wrong, I ain't gonna talk to them. Or if someone did this, I ain't gonna talk to them. If I don't get along with someone, I don't want to talk to them. But in reality, man, I've in every situation I see myself with more empathy, where I try to see from another point of view, try to see from their perspective. Not only that, it's also try to see more into the future. What am I going to regret in the future? I mean, right now you can say, oh, I'm not going to regret this. I know I'm not going to regret this, but that's a big fucking load of horse shit. Because I'm going to tell you this. Your mentality can change within a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 years. So that one thing you think you wouldn't regret ends up being the one thing you do regret. And that for me is big. Especially now, because I see myself doing that. I see myself asking all the time, am I going to regret this in 10 years? Am I going to regret this in 5? And it's probably a reason why I can't really carry hatred. I can dislike somebody. That's different. But I'm not going to hate somebody. And if they ask me for help, I'm going to help them. Because at the same time, I think about the future. I think about my family, future kids, future nieces and nephews. Like, what if they're put in that same position that person is? Because I didn't help this person. They might not get the help when they really need it. Because people always want to say, oh, me, 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 me. But I'm going to tell you this. Life don't work that way. You do something good for somebody, that good may not be coming back to you, but it's going to come back to somebody you truly love. Same goes if you're a piece of shit and you do all this bad to people. Guess what? It's not you who's going to pay the consequence. It's going to be someone you truly love the most that's going to basically be on the other end of that. Why? Because I personally think life, if it knows you don't give a fuck about yourself, it's gonna find a way to make you fucking hurt. And that can be through your kids, it can be through girl, family. That's how I think life is. Because life has shown it. Life has showed me. I've seen it, especially with people. Where they do something, next you know, they really don't give a fuck about them. But next you start to see people around them get hurt. They get angry, like, oh, that's such a nice person. Why did good things happen? Why do bad things happen to good people? Sometimes it's because there's somebody around them that did something fucked up. They got to pay the price in order for him to hurt. You can call me crazy. Well, this is why, for me personally, I don't think I can hold hatred anymore. Because there's always a reason why. Always a reason why certain things happen. You know, maybe a person didn't hurt you on purpose. Maybe that's just life and God hurting you so you can learn. Because life will use people around you to teach you a lesson, to teach you something. You know? In times like that, you can't be selfish. You can't think, oh, sometimes, personally for me, life, God doesn't let things happen for the now. Things happen for the future. Life is thinking generations from us now, not just in the present. Because life, God can see what's going to happen in 20 to 30, 40 years based on our actions. You know, you don't have to agree with me. This is just the way I see the world. And it makes sense. You know, everybody wants to preach all this, but at the same time, they forget, you know, I personally, me, I feel, you know, I don't think God would forgive someone who loves him so dearly, but yet does not follow his words, does not follow what he has always preached, which is love and forgiveness. You know what I mean? Like, I can love I can love somebody, but if they're doing heinous things, committing murder, robbing people, hurting elderly, hurting kids, there's got to be a point where you got to be like, yo, bro, no, I'm not going to be a part of this shit. You know? I don't think I'm going to justify what they're doing as right. Even if it's towards people or maybe I dislike. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong in my eyes. Even though in other cultures it can be different. And I understand that. But I feel life is too short to harbor anything towards anybody. Sometimes you just gotta let it go, keep praying for them, and hold love to them, you know? And if you have a chance to fucking let bygones be bygones, well, let bygones be bygones, man. How many people don't lose loved ones at a young age and tell you, hey, enjoy every fucking moment. Cherish those small moments. If you got problems, fucking bury the hatchet. Because there's going to be a point where you're not going to have time. You're not going to have time to patch things up. Patching things up don't happen 20 years from now. They should be happening right now. They should patching things up with people from your past, your friends. That should be happening now because you don't know when life fucking is going to come and you're never going to get that chance in this world. You know, and that's one thing I've learned, especially with just listening to Shaq. Shaq is a person I feel we all should listen to. He said it. He was all, you know, it had been 2 years. Or not even from Shaq, but from everybody. Whenever someone dies, they'll say, you never know. And with him, you know, you can feel the hurt. Like he wishes like he would have reached out more. Talked to Kobe more. You know. He felt like he probably had more time. But time goes by so fast. Next you know, it's 10 years. And next you know, it's too late. Maybe they're no longer here. Sometimes you just got to let whatever happened, happened. Even if you don't get an apology, just let that shit happen. Forgive them, move on. If you can patch shit up, patch shit up. You know, I think that God and life have me. That's all I need. You know, whatever happens, happens. Like, all right, cool. Love you, forgive you. Let's just go forward. Because in the end, we're all living this life together. We're all learning. Just because you're 50 doesn't mean you're not going to do a fucking mistake. Just because you're 20 doesn't mean you should have to know how people should be acting. Everyone's different. Every world's different. I personally believe my beliefs is more for forgiving and let's get on with life and let's just fucking do what we got to do. You know? Because life is too short. Though life is long, this life is short as well. You know, I know I'm most likely I might live a long time. That's depending on how long life wants me to live. I try to take care of myself. I take care of myself as much as I can. Supplements, stuff like that, exercise. I know some motherfuckers gonna be saying, "Oh, but you're smoking cigars." Hey, go fuck yourself, all right? It's not like I fucking smoke 10 of these a day. I only smoke like one. And it doesn't have all the shit that fucking chemicals that fucking cigarettes have. So you know what? Go fuck yourself, all right? But man, life's too precious, guys. Let's get back. Let's not time keep passing us by. Start doing what you like to do, man. Start creating your side hustle. Start, reaching out to people. You don't have to reach out to people weekly, monthly. Every 2 months, reach out and be like, hey, how you been? Let's do this. Let's do that. Or, if you can't, because, everyone's got a life. Just let people know you're there no matter what, But you always got to learn. That's why for me, especially now over these past few years, I feel my mentality is always changing every month. It's always something different that I see things differently. I can't see things the same. Sometimes it's just better to always just accept people for who they are. Love them. And if you can get a chance to help them to change their mind, do it. But in order for you to be a teacher, you got to figure out how to teach somebody. Everybody learns differently. So that means you got to teach differently. You got to figure out a way how to teach them. And just boxing alone, it's true what they say. A great teacher is a great student. And it's true. Some people, as they're learning, teach someone. They learn much faster, and whatever they learn kind of stays with them more. But yeah, guys. But thank y'all for listening. This segment of Randy Cigar Talks. Catch me on YouTube, Randy's Rants Podcast, Randy's Rants. You'll see my face and all that. Randy's Rants Podcast on IG. Also, Randy's Rants Podcast on Snapchat. I'll be getting a phone here soon. I've been saying that for a while, but I've had a few bills that were due. But yeah, guys, and check out Mendocino on Instagram at Mendocino. Mendozino. All right, guys. But as always, love you guys. Greatness is one day at a time, and let's get it, baby. Bye.